Hello everybody. Today we are doing something a little bit different, a little bit more fun. We are doing How to Be Beautiful. And I am actually using a new thing that I've never done before, so I'm kind of learning it as I go. Bear with me. So this is called Welcome to How to Be Beautiful Part 1. And this is where I am going to take a picture of somebody, I wonder who it is, and make them beautiful. Now, what I always do is I always start with the lips. You always have to start with the lips. And when you're starting with the lips, you can make them any color you want. You can make them red, you can make them yellow, you can make them blue, you can make them black. But I'm gonna go for sort of a flamingo kind of look, so I'll make them more on the yellow side. Because I think flamingos have yellow lips. And just have some nice luscious lips. And then of course, you have to have the lip line on the middle. Oh, this is actually pretty easy to use. Okay. This is called Pixlr, which is Pixlr. It's really easy to use. Second thing you always have to do is the eyes. And I like to use a nice big eye with a hard tip. And you can make your eyeballs whatever color you want yet again. I think I'm going to make them like a nice pale color. It's kind of hard because I'm using a mouse here instead of my finger. Now you can see how she is becoming the most beautiful person on earth right now. And so then, have some nice pupils. Beautiful. The third thing you always have to do is the nose. The nose is very important because if you didn't have a nose, then who would you be, So I think this person might like to have a nose of a lot of different colors. So here's what's going to happen to their nose. Red. Because I just couldn't decide on a color, so I'm making it into all the color. Who doesn't want a rainbow nose? I know I don't. And you just have to keep going on that rainbow nose until it turns into a beautiful rainbow. And 2 more colors. I always include pink at the end of my rainbow instead of at the beginning. I know some people, they put it at the beginning, some people don't put it at all. This is totally up to you. And though now we have the first part of her face done, and the third thing you do, you have to draw the outline of their face. So I'm going to make it a nice swamp monstery green. Make the brush a little bit thicker. Oh yeah, that's nice. And let's make her head nice and scattered. For that scaly effect that swamp monsters have. She just came out of the lake and it's going roar. And of course you have to add the blush on there. Because even if it's an ugly swamp monster, it has to have blush. Looks more like chicken pox than blush though. But oh well. Whose fault is that? Not my fault. And now what you do is the body. This is where the skin tone really comes in. So, let's just give her that nice sunburn dipped in Cheeto dust kind of look. And it's a nice soft brush tip. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everybody knows that I am about as skinny as a walrus. And so now what we have to do, we have to make their clothes. So, we're bringing tutus back from the 1990s. They want their clothes back. Ah ha ha ha, it's not that funny. So tutus, the works. We have to color this in by hand because hand coloring is very popular in demand right now. Let's just let her clothes accelerate into her mouth because I feel as though she likes to chew on her dress. And now for the arms. This is the most important part because you have to have them. I mean, you can have them up in the air like they just don't care. However, you can't have both of them like that. You can have one of them pointing to the other one like, hey, this is a hand. And their fingers can be touching. They're doing this exercise. And they need fingernail polish. So, let's just polish that up. Big fingernails. Big fingernails. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you have to do the feet. The feet are very important because without feet, how would anybody ever walk around? So let's just make her this nice feet color and keep getting Skype messages. She calls me. Winter is Skyping with me. But I told her I'm not going to pick up on her until... See, those feet are beautiful. But girls, usually they don't like for their feet fingernail color to match their hand fingernail color. So we are just going to give her this nice fine tip for her nail. And it's coming along nicely now. And the final thing you always have to do is their hair. So I feel as though their hair should be a mustache, and we can have that nice balding look. Like a clown who just escaped. Get a little mustache in your eye. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. If you would like me to make you beautiful, then leave your picture in the description below and I'll see what I can do. Oh, and by the way, this was inspired by our subscriber Ainsley, who has been very loyal to us. And one time she emailed me and said, hey, why don't you make people beautiful? And then, okay, that's it for today. Remember, let me make you beautiful.